Of scarcity of money. This is the fear that a lot of the people have, or a lot have been going through this fear, and I've been going through this fear so much. And this fear even seems so real. It's like, what if I'm not gonna have money? What if my business is gonna fail? What if I lose my job? What if this happens? And I'm gonna be ending up on the road or on the street as a homeless person. And people constantly telling you, hey, you're gonna fail. You're taking so big risk, you're gonna fail. And then you wake up every single day with that fear, and you still go for the things, but you still have the fear at the back of the mind. And some days are way more harder for you than becoming more easy because you feel that constant fear. And then you meet people, they constantly remind you, they constantly tell you, hey, you're gonna fail. You took that huge risk. You're not going for the security. You're going for something that's really crazy. You are a crazy person and you're going to fail. And then you have that fear and you live with that fear and you constantly face that fear every single day. And then you're like, what if it's going to be real? What if everybody what they are saying it's going to happen? What if I'm going to fail? What if it's not going to work out? Well, you got to understand that this fear is not even real. What exactly is a fear? Fear is actually created by your past memories, childhood traumas or childhood memories or past experiences or what people have seen, what you have seen in your life or what you have heard from the people. You have stored everything in your memory and you're projecting that past stuff onto the future. The fear is not in the present moment. If the fear is in the present moment, you wouldn't be consuming this content at all. The fear is not there in the present moment. The fear is actually projecting in the future. What if you're going to fail in the future? What if you take that huge risk, that huge stuff, and everything just crumble down like a tower and you're not going to get what you want? You're going to fail. People's going to laugh at you. You're going to be ending up on the street like a homeless people, all that kind of fears. And that's projecting in the future. So you got to understand past and future doesn't even really exist. The past is just in your mind. It's not there. You see the past right now? Can you see the past? Can you experience the past right now? No. If I take your memory from your brain, from your mind, there is no literally past. There is literally no past. So it just exists here. It's not even real outside of you. So if it's just here, it's not even real outside of you, why the heck you even care what's going to happen? If I take your memory, then you're a brand new computer. There is no past. Likewise, there is no future. You see the future right now? No. There is no future. It doesn't really exist. So why are you even worried about the past and projecting the past stuffs onto the future and call it as a fear? Call it as an insecurity. Call it as a question or doubt. Because the only moment you have is the present moment. That's the first thing when you truly understand this concept that its fear is of the future is not even real right now. And future is uncertain. You can create the fearful situations or you can create a beautiful situations. You are the creator. Look back in the past when you had the biggest fears of your life, and 99% of the time it never really happened. Because they are just in your mind. They never really happened. Because you feel the fear, you see the fear, and you do it anyway. You go for it anyway. And they don't even really exist right now. So when you see those things in this way, it's going to make a lot of the sense. Because in the grand scheme, the things that you're dealing right now is not even going to matter 5 years, 10 years from now. If you look back at your past, 5 years, 10 years from past, the things that were so freaking real at the time, the fear that was so freaking real at the time doesn't even matter to you at all right now. Does it matter? No. Likewise, the thing that you're dealing right now it's not going to matter 5 years, 10 years down from now. So why do you even care about this at all? Look from the bird's eye view. Don't just focus solely on the present moment and giving your power away to the focus that this is so real, this is the only thing that's real, and that this is going to be forever, the life will not going to change, whatever I'm seeing right now, it's going to happen, the fear is real, it's going to happen. No. Stop, pause yourself. There is a 50% chance that fear could manifest, and there is a 50% chance that you could manifest really beautiful, really amazing things in your life. So when there is a 50% chance, why not focus on the beautiful, amazing things? Because wherever you focus, your energy goes and you're going to create that. As above, so below. As within, so without. Like you can look at the manifestation codes or whatever it is, that's truth, that's reality. The law of cause and effect in the Kabbalion. So whatever you focus on, you're going to get that. So when you know there are 50% probability that fear is real and 50% probability that I can create beautiful things, why not focus on the 50% beautiful things that I can create? Why I'm focusing on the fear at all? Why not focus on the things that it's so freaking real that I could create right now? So you can focus on this or you can focus on this. It's like two sides of the same spectrum, like opposite sides of the same spectrum. That's what I can call, or opposite sides of the same stick. So you can focus on this side or you can focus on this side. The choice is yours. Another way to look around, oftentimes this fear of money is when you go out, start your dream business or quit your job that you hated or move to the country that you want to move in without any security, and you do those crazy stuffs, and then you have the fear. You gotta tell yourself or remind yourself, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself this question that I do it when I'm gonna be old, maybe 70 years of age, 80 years of age, I don't know, when I'm gonna be old, sitting on my couch, sitting on my chair, how I'm gonna feel about this particular situation. Am I gonna feel that I never went for this situation because of the fear? Am I gonna feel regret that I never went for something because of the fear? Or I'm gonna be feeling the fear? No, you're not gonna feel the fear at that time. You're gonna sitting in your couch, on your bed, or wherever you are, 70, 80 years of age, in the old age, you're gonna look back at your past and you're gonna see that you never went for this thing because of the fear of failure, because of the fear of money, because of the fear of scarcity, lack, whatever. And that regret, that guilt will be way more than this fear right now. So you can see that thing like that. I do this thing, practical experiment with myself. How I'm going to see myself if I never went for these things that I really want to go for myself right now? How would I feel? If I look back at the past, I never regret for the things that I did. I regret for the things that I never did at that time. So at that time, in the 70, 80 years of age, old age, you would regret for the things that you never went for just because of the fear that seems so real right now to you. When it's just projecting your past stuff into the future, that said, which past and future doesn't really exist right now. You cannot see the past, you cannot see the future right now because it doesn't really exist at all. The only thing exists right now is the present moment. So this is the way you can deal with the fear. Now, there are so many ways, like you can go to the therapist, you can do the manifestation techniques, you can do mindfulness, all that stuff. You can literally go practice and all that stuff. They are amazing. But I find this is way more practical and way more simple and easy way to do that. Let me know if this video resonates with you. Comment down, give it thumbs up, consider subscribing. And I have a short mini course talking about manifesting, attracting abundance by doing what you love. The link is in description. Thank you so much for tuning this video. See you the next time. Bye-bye.